Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'm back. You know, uh, MMA addict or whatever you want to call me. Just whatever. Just make sure you mention me with MMA in it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you guys will see me up there one day upon the best. I'm working on my game right now. I'm a pretty good fighter. But anyways, I'm here to do my UFC. Well, actually, my Ultimate Fighter 11 final picks. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm only gonna be doing one fight on this video. I wasn't that into the season 11. It just was okay. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple guys in the house. I guess you could say I'm a fan of a little bit. I like Jamie Yeager. Despite of what anybody else thought. You know what I'm saying? I just think he had a couple of tough breaks, but I think he was misunderstood in the house a little bit. But yeah, man, I want to get right down to it, man. Matt Hamill versus Keith Jardine. Who do I think is going to win this fight? Who do I see winning this fight? Well, I don't know. That's a tough one. If I tell you, if Keith Jardine's jaw wasn't so glass to me, all of a sudden, his jaw used to be better back in the day as well. I talked about Chuck Liddell having a glass jaw, and to me, their jaw seems to be coming across. His jaw is not as bad as Chuck's yet, but his jaw is weakening. Like it seems to be weakening each more and more every fight. But like I say, both of those guys had better chins before in the past to me. But that's another story. But yeah, man, if it wasn't for that, I could see Keith Jardine winning this fight decisively. You just never know with that guy, whether he's going to get caught with something and get knocked the hell out. It's hard for me to know. Just be so sure about picking him. That being said, I still think that he has I think he has the most skills. Matt Hamill, he has a great chance of winning this fight too. He's a great wrestler. You know what I'm saying? His striking is okay, but he hits pretty hard. If you ask me, his striking has come a long way. It looks a lot better than it did when he first came into the UFC and when he was on the show. But I actually think that this makes for an interesting matchup. I think that Matt Hamill's going to come out and go back to his roots, and if he can't land anything significant, if he sees something, he'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But Keith Jardine has got to be careful, and try not to get hit by anything big, because Matt Hamill, he can't hit. You know what I'm saying? And he can't knock you out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. I see this fight going to a decision. I don't see this fight getting finished. I damn sure don't think Keith Jardine can finish Matt Hamill. I could be wrong. Maybe he can. I don't see him doing to Matt Hamill what John Jones did. John Jones is a wrecking machine. Matt Hamill, I see him trying to come out, get back to his roots, and just try to take Keith Jardine down the whole fight, man. Probably mix it up with his boxing a little bit. Jab, jab. You know how he's been doing it lately. A lot of jabs and, a couple of head kicks. And then I think he'll just shoot in for a takedown and try to do some ground and pound on Keith Jardine. But I think the he's kind of getting himself together now, man. Like I said, I seen a couple of interviews with him, and he seemed like he's starting all over, man. He's getting himself together, and seems like he's in a good place mentally. That last fight he lost, he got knocked out by Ryan Bader. I wasn't sure how he was going to return, man. He had lost a couple, man, in a row, and that can really damage a fighter's mind frame, sometimes, man. Could be bad for his mental. But I got faith in him. I like Keith Jardine, even though he has a very odd, awkward style. Joe Rogan and Mike Goldberg, they describe it as herky-jerky, whatever the fuck that is. I really don't know what it is, but it's herky-jerky. If you call this herky-jerky, and I guess it is herky-jerky. That's kind of what he moves like, you know what I'm saying? But it's effective, against some people, and not against everybody. He gets his ass whooped from a couple of people, with that herky-jerky shit. But nevertheless, man, he's a good fighter. He has some great leg kicks, body kicks. He just got good kicks, period, whatever the hell you want to call them. His hands are okay. He has good game plans, but sometimes he tends to shy away from the game plan, and he wants to go macho and impress the crowd sometimes. So unfortunately, he ends up getting knocked out sometimes. But I think he's going to beat Matt Hamill is going to pick him apart. Going to make it a technical fight, and probably win. I say a split decision. I think I think Matt Hamill's going to end up winning the first round, or it could be back and forth, either a split decision or either unanimous. Either way, I got Keith Jardine winning this fight, but I'm not counting Matt Hamill out. Matt Hamill, can win this fight by decision also, by mixing it up with a lot of takedowns, using his wrestling, ground and pound, and using his striking. His striking has improved, like I said, but I got a good feeling. Something's telling me Keith Jardine is going to take this one. So that is my UFC 11 Ultimate Fighter 11 final. Those are my picks, you guys. I'm a little tongue twisted, tongue tied right now. I don't know why, but I guess because I just wish it was more fights on this card. That's all. I'm not really excited by the the show, man. I wasn't that into it, man. But nevertheless, I'll be back. You guys check out my other predictions from UFC 116. And until next time, later, folks. And tell me, have you ever been in a situation was the best thing you could do, but the hardest thing you ever done, but you're trying to do it right, and deep down inside that you really want to be there.